Hey everyone, welcome back to Humans Are Kind TV. I'm so glad you're here. This week, I went looking for proof that the world is still full of good people. And honestly, I found way more than I expected. 10 true stories of kindness, courage, and generosity, all from a single week, July 6th through the 12th, 2026. So grab a cup of something warm and let's dive in. Here's the thing that really hit me while I was putting this together. While the headlines were racing from one crisis to the next, ordinary people were quietly doing extraordinary things. Floodwaters, burning homes, front porches, hospital rooms, 10 real moments across 3 continents in just 7 days. And every single one of these is true, because like the saying goes, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. We start in Reynolds County, Missouri, on July 10th. A 1-in-1,000-year rainfall swallowed every road to Camp Taumsauk, trapping more than 200 kids and counselors, so the Missouri National Guard flew 8 Black Hawk helicopters straight into the storm. Every single one of them, all 200 plus, lifted out and reunited with their families, and that was part of over 350 rescues in that region in a single day. Just imagine being one of those parents getting that hug back. Next, we head to a Texas lake, still July 10th. A firefighter is off duty, just enjoying his day, when he hears screaming carrying across the water. 3 children, trapped underneath an overturned boat. He didn't wait, didn't think twice. He dove straight in and pulled all 3 of them out. So, the right person, in exactly the right place, at exactly the right moment. 3 kids got a second chance that day. Now over to England. On July 7th, a fire tears through a home, and a group of neighbors don't wait for the fire brigade, don't wait for permission. All sees alls. They run inside and carry out an 87-year-old woman living with Alzheimer's. Complete strangers, risking their own lives for someone they barely knew. Honestly, that's the kind of neighbor I want to be. Okay, this next one gave me chills. In the United States, on July 6th, an 11-year-old boy spots a man lying motionless at the bottom of an apartment pool. Everyone around him froze, but this kid did not. He dove in and pulled the man out, and when they asked him why, he just said he wasn't going to let a man die. 11 years old. Courage really doesn't check your age, does it? July 11th, Ryan Lake in Robbinsdale, Minnesota. A little boy starts slipping beneath the surface, and a stranger just passing by doesn't hesitate for even a second, wades right in and carries that child safely back to shore. One stranger, one life, no hesitation, an ordinary afternoon that turned into a life saved. Alright, this one is pure joy. Frisco, Texas. Every Saturday, way before sunrise, neighbors from all over North Texas show up with lawn chairs and coffee, and they line up outside one house. Why? To buy out a young woman's little front porch bakery. They're not just buying bread, you guys. They're telling her that her small dream is worth showing up for. I love this one so much. Now for something you did not see coming. Doñana National Park in Spain, July 8th. While firefighters race toward the flames, 18 donkeys spend every single day making sure those flames never start, grazing away all the dry brush that fuels wildfires. And it works. They've helped keep this park fire-free for nearly a decade. 18 donkeys, nature's own fire crew. This next story is 3 decades of quiet love. Every summer, volunteer surgeons from Japan travel all the way to rural Vietnam to give children and adults free, life-changing cleft lip and palate surgeries. July 8th marked yet another one of those trips. 34 summers, no charge, no cameras, no headlines, just showing up year after year after year. Over to the United Kingdom, July 8th. A young football fan quietly spends his house deposit savings, his savings for a home, to take his granddad to a once-in-a-lifetime World Cup match. And when the story got out, a wave of kindness came rushing right back to him, proof that generosity always has a way of finding its way home. And in Gaza, on July 10th, amid unimaginable hardship, a local development association and the International Migration Organization used emergency relief vouchers to give displaced children something simple but so profound. Brand new clothes, a small, precious moment of ordinary childhood. Because dignity, too, is an act of compassion. So let's just take a breath and look at what one single week gave us. More than 200 campers airlifted from Missouri floodwaters, 34 summers of free surgeries in Vietnam, 18 donkeys guarding a Spanish park, 3 children saved from under a Texas boat, from floodwaters to front porches. This was the week humanity kept its promise to show up for one another. If any of these stories moved you the way they moved me, do me one favor. Keep them going. Share this with someone who needs a little hope today, and subscribe to Humans Are Kind TV, because I'll be back with brand new acts of compassion from around the world every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, humans are kind. I'll see you next time.